It is my favorite time of year right now. The leaves are steadily just falling out in the woods back here. The leaves are changing colors in the trees, and it is crisp in the air this morning. I absolutely love this time of the year. I wish it felt like this all year round. I really do. I'm not a big summertime heat wave guy. I love the fall, and especially this time, right at the beginning of fall, where it's a little bit warmer in the afternoons, but super cold in the mornings. I absolutely love it. Today we're going to be doing something pretty cool. I think I've been working on getting this done for quite a while now. My dad has been really interested. I've got my Tacoma right here behind me. He's been really interested in overland camping ever since I got into it. But he doesn't want to build out a full rig. He doesn't want to lose the capabilities of having a truck. Like, as you can see, I no longer really have a truck. My wife, when she tells people about what I drive, she doesn't even refer to it as a truck anymore. She goes, "This TJ drives a camper." And basically, that's what I've got now because I can't really use it as a truck. Don't get me wrong, I love it. But my dad doesn't want to lose the ability of him having a truck. And when he's seen my setup, he's like, "Man, that's really cool, but I don't want to put all that on my truck. But I also would love to overland camp with you guys or just, rooftop tent camp." And he also loves his tonneau cover on his truck. He's got an F-150. And I told him, I got to talking to him about it a couple weeks ago. I was like, well, what if I could do both for you? What if you could keep your truck the way it is, but we could put you a low profile, quick detach camping setup, rooftop tent, bed rack, and all with your tonneau cover. You get to keep your tonneau cover because that was one of his big things. Is like he's like, I'm not taking the tonneau cover off my truck. He uses it. He keeps his hunting gear in there and his fishing gear, and he's able to lock his bed up. So I told him last week, I was like, we could do this. We could set you up, and you could have a camping setup when you wanted to go camping, and then when you didn't want to go camping, quick detach, pull it right off. We'll put a hoist in your garage. And he said, if you can do that for me, son, let's do it because I want to camp with you. So we're going to do it. So today I've got the new carport cleared out. His truck is actually going to be the very first truck that gets worked on out here on the new pad. But I'll show you what we're going to be doing. Today we're going to be installing him the Billie Bars low profile bed rack. And I've got him a few little goodies to go with it. I got him the side molly panels that we're going to be putting down the side of his truck. I got him the actual clamps that Billie Bars makes. If you didn't know, Billie Bars, ooh, that light's bad right there. If you didn't know, Billie Bars doesn't just make bed racks. They also make tailgate covers. They also make attachments for their bed racks to haul bicycles, e-bikes, snowboards, fishing rods, whatever. But they also sell these really nice rooftop tent mounting brackets that is specifically designed to work with their bed rack. And since we're going to be putting Dad, I'm going to surprise him with a rooftop tent. And we're going to put one of those on. Maybe not this video, but by the end of the video, I should have the tent here, and I might be able to give you guys a sneak peek. But we're going to be putting him a rooftop tent on this Billie Bars bed rack using the Billie Bars rooftop tent mounts, which it'll be a great setup. He'll be able to camp with me. He'll be able to overland with us this fall. And I think he's going to be really happy with it. I didn't think that Ford was going to make it up that hump. All right, so we got everything unpacked. Everything was packed really, really well. Dad's going through separating all the bolts. What is really cool about Billie Bars, is he noticed it, is they have these safety keys. Is that what it's called, a safety key?
Tamper resistant.
Or tamper resistant. See the little peg right in the middle of that? You can't use a regular star bit on this. And so these come with a star bit, but as you can see, hopefully, there's a hole in the middle of that. And it's designed to be able to fit this perfectly. That way somebody can't just walk up to your truck with a regular star bit and take your bed rack off. We've got everything, all the big stuff laid out back here. We got the rails, which are really, really nice. Aluminum extrusion. I even got Dad these really cool side molly panels. And these actually bolt to the side. Let me see if I can hold one up. And it's gonna be like right in there, which that's gonna look really, really good. And it's thick aluminum too. I don't remember the aluminum being that thick on the ones I was running back in the day, but it's nice thick. The brackets are right here. They're gonna go straight over. We are probably, for him to keep his tonneau cover, he's got one of the trifolds with the rails that go all the way down. What I'm gonna do is figure out exactly where we wanna put these guys. And these are actually gonna have to sit on the inside of his track right here. So we may have to notch 1 or 2 spots out for it to fit. Nothing much, just the thickness of this metal to be able to go in there. That way he can still run his tonneau cover. He can run the rooftop tent on the top and have a rack system on the back here for bikes or whatever else he wants to haul back here. But it's gonna be pretty cool. Let's get to work. We just got finished trimming up his rails here. Hopefully I was able to get some footage of us doing that. No, you don't really have to do this unless your tonneau cover has solid tracks that go down the side, but all we did it for was right here. So his tracks sit flush up against his bed rail, so we just notched them out just thick enough for this to pass through. So now his tonneau cover will work as it should with the Billie Bars bed rack, and that is one of the main reasons I love these Billie Bars bed racks, is because you can still run your tonneau cover, and that is exactly what Dad wasn't willing to give up. He did not want to not have a tonneau cover on his truck, so thankfully Billie Bars has him covered. So now all we got to do is we're going to clean up these ends where we had to cut off a little bit, and he did way better job than I did on it. I did the first one, cut it way too big, but he took over and did the rest, and they look really good. We're going to file them down, clean them up, bolt them up, and then we can just drop his rails on and see what they look like with that molly panel down the side of the truck. I think it's gonna look really good. All right, we're at the fun part where we get to add the really cool molly panels to the side of the truck, which is gonna look amazing. We just line them up where they go and bolt them on, and that is gonna completely change the look of the back of this truck. I think it's gonna be cool. What I really like about how they designed the molly panels for these bed racks is whenever my dad wants to take the rooftop tent off his truck and open this tonneau cover completely up to load stuff in the back, he doesn't have to take the molly panel off. These side brackets will remain on his truck at all times. All he has to do is come up, take out 2 screws, out of each corner of the poles of each rail of the Billie bars rack. And then we're going to build a gantry in his shop so we can lift and lower his rooftop tent for storage. And he'll be able to back in there, pull out 8 screws, hit a button, raise his tent up, and then all of this will remain on the side of his truck, which is really, really cool. And we got him a good weather tight seal with his tonneau cover with the rack. This is going to turn out great. Let's get these molly panels bolted up. So now we're down to the last step, and that's popping these bed racks on. And you can see that they just screw straight through the molly panel. And he put anti-seize on them. So the anti-seize actually comes with the bolts. And the reason you use that is because all the hardware that they send with the kit is stainless. But since the rails are aluminum, you want to be able to keep the, corrosion down. Would cause them to lock on, so the anti-seize is really good. And just torque them down. It comes with a special tool to be able to get in there to torque them down.
It's a very good tool too.
Yeah, it's very good. That is going to be so nice. And whenever he wants to take his tent off, he literally just takes these 8 bolts out that he just tightened down in there. We're going to lift the whole rack up, leaving the molly panel sides. That molly panel looks so good with that white truck. I really, really love a white truck. All right, so what do you think?
I absolutely love it.
You like the molly panel down the side? You didn't know you were getting that. I just told you I got you a bed rack.
I had no idea. I love it. Just retired, so I'm just so looking forward to getting to use this thing.
I think it's going to be great. So I do got a surprise. It's not going to be in this video. First off, shout out to Billie Bars. Y'all go check them out. I'm going to have these linked in the video description. If you run a tonneau cover, it's no problem. You can still run a roof rack or a bed rack with a rooftop tent. You don't have to have one sky high, because he didn't want one that tall. He wanted one low profile, so him and his wife and the dog can get in and out with no problems. And I think this is going to be the perfect height for that. Once the tent's folded out, you can get up. But this is going to be the solution for your tent. But I do have you a tent.
What?
It's here now, and we're going to put it on today. But it will be next week's video. So if you want to see the tent, it's a brand new tent. I've never even been in it. I haven't opened it. I haven't looked at it yet. But it's a really cool new 2025 model that just come out. So we're going to put it on his truck right after this video. We're fixing to start filming that video. So if you're new to my channel, I upload every Monday at 6 p.m. Hit subscribe, go to my homepage, check out all of my other content. If you like stuff like this, you'll love all the other stuff that we've been building here on the channel. So hit subscribe while you're there. Stay tuned for next week, because we're fixing to put your brand new tent on this truck. It's going to be pretty cool.